Are the Avatars of Atlantis the reincarnation of the soul group who destroyed the lost city using technology similar to the Large Hadron Collider at CERN? And if so, why have they returned and are they working to destroy the world again? In today's broadcast, I'll be rolling in a clip of a psychic investigation on the Avatars of Atlantis that exposes who they are and why they're here. But first, I like to say welcome and thank you for joining us. You're listening to Psychic Talk with spiritual trainer and psychic life coach, Priestess Sekhmet. Now let's roll in that clip. This reading is on the Avatars of Atlantis, and this is a special message for those that are returning. The ancestors have been giving me a lot of insight into messages that they have for you to assist you in performing your mission here on earth. So this is for the souls that are returning. You'll have memories of either being in Atlantis. You'll have past life memories. You'll have dreams about being in other realities, other worlds. You're definitely on a spiritual path, or know that you need to be on a spiritual path, or in the process of getting on your spiritual path. But what I'm seeing here in this reading is that you started on your spiritual path and you're connecting to your soul and you're starting to grow ever so slightly. And this message is to really help you to tune into your mission and what Spirit is working to restore within you. Because you're being given a second chance here. And if you accept this, you will have completed your mission and avoided repeating the same mistake that you made in Atlantis. And in this series, we're going to be really breaking down the Brothers of Darkness and how they're working to keep your soul trapped in an alternate dimensional reality where you still exist because you haven't completed your mission. And part of your mission is restoring your own soul back to the divine, becoming conscious and aware of who you are and where you are in all levels of reality. There's a scripture that's coming to my mind where Christ says, I must go away to prepare a place for you, so that where I am, there you may be also. So he's talking about many levels of dimension, many levels of being, many levels of reality, one person in many different places. So there are places where you are, even though you are here right now. And there are places that you must go to retrieve other parts of yourself. And these brothers of darkness seek to blind you to that reality, to keep you trapped in your physical body, to make you believe that you only exist where you are now, and to keep your mind darkened so that you stay trapped in the lower vibrational worlds, the lower frequency realms, and don't realize why you're trapped there, where you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to pursue your spiritual path or stay on your spiritual path and complete your mission and take advantage of this opportunity that you've been given to return and to fix this. If you'll accept this reality, then you will be able to complete your mission. There are broken parts of yourself that need to be repaired. The tie between you and your higher self has been broken, and that needs to be restored. The brothers of darkness seek to keep you from focusing on connecting and repairing this relationship with your higher self. They don't want you to take advantage of the opportunity that you've been given in this return. You are returning. You are a returning avatar of Atlantis. You are here as part of a rehabilitation program to restore your soul. Those that are here and not aware of this global planetary mission for Earth are lost, broken, shattered souls, disconnected from their higher self, from their inner knowing, from their greater awareness of what this planet is really for. I'd like to interrupt this reading here and read you a passage from the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean, translated and interpreted by Doriel, because what I'm attempting to do right now is to receive a message from the ancestors through these cards and then decode them in real time while I'm recording it and share this message. And I don't mean to come off sounding like I'm preaching to anyone, because that's not where my heart is. It's just challenging to channel, record, and decipher at the same time and do it eloquently and gracefully. So if I come off sounding like I'm preaching, I may even be a little triggered by what I'm saying as I'm channeling it. And those inflections in my tone, they may be there for certain people. They may need me to come across that way, but some of it is just me needing to learn how to use my tone. So it's hard for me to decipher, so please bear with me on that. And I do feel guided to read this passage because I noticed that I keep talking about the brothers of darkness. So this isn't something that I've contemplated or thought about sharing at all. This is just coming up as I'm channeling the reading. And so in the book, The Emerald Tablets, in chapter 6, it's called The Key of Magic. And I just want to read what it says because it really is identical to the message that we're getting in this reading. In this tablet, Thoth speaks of magic using the term to denote the usage of developed power in the warfare between the forces of order and disorder. This warfare has continued since the fall of man in the first cycle and will continue until the cosmic consciousness is ready to pass through Sun Tao. There are adepts who use the great powers of the cosmos for destruction instead of construction. For law operates either for good or evil, positive or negative. Those adepts who used cosmic force for destruction were the Dark Brothers. Black magicians who fought against the children of light. They attempted to hold and pull back those whom the children of light were trying to bring into the light. So that sounds a lot like the message that the ancestors are giving to us through this Return of Atlantis readings that we've been doing. And when we talked about using the power of the cosmos through a facility like CERN to destroy the Earth is what actually happened. And it's the same players and it's the same war. So let me read another passage here. Dark is the way the Dark Brothers travel, dark with a darkness not of the night. Traveling over the earth, they walk through men's dreams. Power they have gained from the darkness around them to call other dwellers from out of their plane. That's what they're doing at CERN. They're opening up portals to other dimensions and they're calling in more dark forces in ways that are dark and unseen by man. Into man's mind space reach the dark brothers. Around it they close the veil of their night. There through its lifetime that soul dwells in bondage, bound by the fetters of the veil of the night. And so in these readings, the ancestors were also telling us that through these facilities at CERN, they're transmitting energies into people's minds, lowering their vibration and their frequency and causing them to think dark thoughts, causing them to be in conflict with one another and making them more warlike. Mighty are they in the forbidden knowledge, forbidden because it is one with the night. Hark ye, O man, and listen to my warning. Be ye free from the bondage of night. Surrender not your soul to the brothers of darkness. Keep thy face ever turned toward the light. Know ye not, O man, that your sorrow only has come through the veil of the night? I, man, heed ye my warning. Strive ever upward, turn your soul toward the light. The brothers of darkness seek for their brothers, those who have traveled the pathway of light. For well know they that those who have traveled far toward the sun on their pathway of light have great and yet greater power to bind with darkness the children of light. Listen, O man, to he who comes to you, but weigh in the balance if his words be of light. For many there are who walk in dark brightness, and yet are not the children of light. Easy it is to follow their pathway, easy to follow the path that they lead. But yet, O man, heed ye my warning. Light only comes to him who strives. Hard is the pathway that leads to the wisdom. Hard is the pathway that leads to the light. Many shall ye find their stones in your pathway, many the mountains to climb toward the light. Yet know ye, O man, to him that overcometh, free will he be of the pathway of light. Follow ye not the dark brothers ever. Always be a child of the light. For know ye, O man, in the end light must conquer, and darkness and night be banished from light. So I'm going to leave it there and just say that this reading and this series of reading are coming directly from the readings requested of the ancestors, and I'll be doing my best to decipher, decode, and channel those to you with the greatest compassion and the greatest grace. Manifest your desires with Psychic Life Coaching by Priestess Sekhmet. Each session comes with a psychic energy reading that pinpoints energy blocks to your success. Release toxic emotions and manifest your desires. Book your Psychic Life Coaching session at priestesssekhmet.com.